You got something fresh or what?
What is good? What is good, everybody? Happy fucking Thursday, guys. I hope everybody's crushing their week. Happy Juneteenth, by the way, too, today. I know banks are closed, so our deal couldn't close today, but it's all good. We'll close it tomorrow. So far, part of the challenge, we got 172K assigned, 87K on my side, 75K on Jordan's side. And we're going to keep this shit rolling. I got a contract last night. Me and Louis stayed on till not last night, yesterday in the afternoon. We stayed on until about like 3:30. Finally got one locked up. And then I think Jordan's been cooking some shit up. We got the 24K unit locked up on Monday, and we're rolling, guys. And and I got my brother Carlos Todd in Colombia in the flesh with me right now. So Carlos, you want to introduce yourself really quick? I'll give you the headset.
Man, I got you. I got you. What's going on, Closer family? My name is Carlos Todd. I like to tell people I'm a real estate resource out of San Antonio. I'm really excited to be here, man. This is a crazy operation that you got here, and more importantly, you got some dope people here on this call. So I'm excited to see what y'all got cooked up.
Hell yeah, bro. Let's get it today. Let's get it. We're gonna start making some calls. First, Jordan, how you living today? Nelson, Louis, what's good?
Good,
Blessed,
good.
brother.
Go ahead. Go
Doing
ahead, Jordan.
great, man.
Oh no, you're good, Louis. Blessed. Happy to
Yo-
be here. Ready for another day. Ready to get back to the grind. Let's get it.
That's it. That's it, boys. I'm here with you guys. I appreciate you having me on. Just here to put in some work, and hopefully we lock something up today so we can keep this train moving.
Let's get it.
Did we get anything from leaving off yesterday? I know I left early. Did you guys get a chance? Whatever.
One contract.
Well, I was gonna ask about the 24 unit, the multifamily. Did we talk to that seller? I know y'all were planning on both talking to him.
No, we have not. Jordan, you're muted right now, but we gotta get
Oh yeah.
him on the phone and have that
He
conversation.
is sending all of the information that I requested over today. He said around 2:30.
Gotcha.
But he's down to get on a call with Joseph, and we'll probably make that happen today, unless Shirtless is busy doing better things.
I'm never too busy to make money.
All right, that's what I like to hear. We'll call him. We'll call him this afternoon. I'll try to set up a time. I'll coordinate with Joey, and we'll get him on the phone.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Yeah, just let me know what time I'll be there, bro. I don't care if I'm in the middle of the mountains riding fucking horses with Carlos Todd. We gonna get this shit going.
That's what I like to hear.
Signal like this.
Hey, yo, it's good. You're good. No, we'll get it. But I got a call I got to make right now. I'm going to try to get this guy back on the phone from yesterday. You guys probably heard the call. Let's see what we could do. Let's see what we could do. This guy's supposed to just sign right now, so I just got to give him the contract. I already read his message here. Go through.
All right, I'm digging.
Let's do it. This guy said 4K, everything on you. Except the back taxes, brother. Except the back taxes.
Right.
Everything else I will gladly fucking get done.
Question is, how much is the back taxes?
I don't think he has any. I just made it clear. It was like
Oh,
4K.
okay.
If there's anything you haven't paid, that's the only thing you're going to have to take care of. I'll take care of all the closing costs, everything else. David Foster. Probably shouldn't be giving out the government names. We're going to get banned. So Marcus Maybury says Los in Colombia. This is major.
That's my dog.
Hey, David. How's it going today, brother? Good, good. I'm chilling today, bro. It's starting out to be a good day. So I just wanted to see if I could get your email, send over the purchase agreement, and we get everything rolling.
All right, that's David, D-A-V-I-D.
Wait.
All right, he went quiet on me. Let's see if we can get this lady on the phone. Hello, is this Deronda? This is Louis. How are you today? Believe you had filled out your information about your site, about your property there on Bohem Street. Okay, okay. And you had spoken to someone in our office here about that property, and I just wanted to see if I can help you. Yeah, it must have been yesterday. Must have been last night when you spoke to him. It's either Griffin, Allen, or Paul. One of those three guys. Yeah. Oh, you did? Well, let me see here in my notes if that was one of our guys here, because I see that. Yeah, it's one of my other guys. It's one of my guys. Let me just find out who it was and which office that was from. So let me see here. Okay. Okay. So the property that you have right now, obviously it's have the notes here. I don't think you put all the notes in. Did you sign the paperwork with him yesterday already? Oh, yeah, I don't have the notes here. If he should have put the notes in the system if he had gone that far with you already. Okay, you did it yesterday through DocuSign. Okay, let me see when let me just see when I received this information from you, because I have you. Let me see here. Yeah, because I just received your information on my desk about 3 hours ago. Obviously, that's too early to give you a call, so I was calling you right now. Okay. You signed everything last night. Okay. Well, why don't I do this? Why don't I follow up with you here in the next couple of days here, and I'm gonna find out which office is Griffin from. He's must be a different region, and then we can just go from there. No, I do not. No. Yeah. So, what do you mean he didn't give you a price offer? So, what was the amount that? Oh, so you never even signed anything with them then? Did you sign it with anyone else then? We work for different divisions, so we're like kind of like a franchise. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm here to help for sure, and we do a lot of business in Texas. But if you already signed everything with them, then there's not much we can really do for you right now besides just wait it out and kind of go from there. Maybe the transaction coordinator. What was the price that you signed it under? What was the price that you signed it on? Deronda, what was the price that you did that? Okay. No, I see all the basic notes. I don't see the price here though. I would just have to check through DocuSign, but I have here as a owner, it's Willie Blair. Is that your dad or your uncle? Your father. So was this a trusting? Did they put it in a trust and Willie Blair? Okay. So that's your dad. So he gave you the rights to the property?
One more time.
Oh, I said shout out to Builders Land Source, man. If Bascar, if you're watching this, bro, I love you, man.
It's my boy. It's my boy right there. All right, we got this done.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, I'm just drafting up a contract right now and sending it out.
Somebody's got to.
Somebody got to do it, right?
ABC. ABC.
Go open it again. What does that tell you?
Amor, eso es Steven.
Call me. We'll do it again. Oh, they made that? What? You can't put the mechanic. Okay, that was mechanic. You already in here. Everybody else? No. Not you can't do it. Yes, I can.
Eso es Steven.
Who's calling?
Hey, Leonard, this is Jordan. How's it going?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Reaching out about your property out there on Jefferson Ave. We sent you a text yesterday, and it looks like you called in, but I was out of the office, so I just wanted to give you a call back to see if you had some time to talk about the property today.
Yeah, I have time. Go right on.
Okay, great. You're still looking to sell that right now?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, awesome. How much are you looking to get for it?
Do you know how much it is? It's a city block.
You said it's a city block?
Yeah, it's a city block. I can get the measurement for you. Yeah, you can look up measurement.
Okay, yeah, I'll get it pulled up right now. Do you have an asking price in mind?
55,000.
Okay.
It's been zoned. It's zoned commercial for apartments. I have the drawings and everything for it. The water and electricity and the sewage and gas is there.
Okay. So it's just currently a vacant lot right now?
Yeah, it's just a vacant lot.
Okay. All right, awesome. And Leonard, if I could get you a price that made you happy today, are you ready to get the process started right now?
Yeah, you can get a price. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Are there any other decision makers that are on the deed that would need to be here to make this decision?
No, just myself and my wife. Her name is on it.
Okay. All right, awesome. So Leonard, just a little bit about how my process works is I'm just going to ask you a few questions about the property to help me fully understand the situation over there. And once I have all the information I need, I can get you an offer before we hang up on this call. If that number makes sense to you, I can send you over a purchase agreement that we can go over together. And as long as we're both good with everything in the agreement, we can get it signed and sent over to a title company who will act as a third party between us and keep you protected as the seller and me as the buyer. And then we'll pick a closing date of your choosing, at which time you can receive the funds from the title company. Does that sound okay?
Joe, are you still
Yeah,
working on the
that sounds
contract?
fine.
Okay, great.
I'm just waiting
So
for you
let's
to,
see. I feel like you've kind of already given me
All right. I threw you
information
something in the private
about the
chat.
lot as far as questions that I could ask you. It sounds like it is has all the utility hookups. It sounds like it's zoned commercial for an apartment building and currently just sitting as a vacant lot right now. Has there ever been anything that was built on this lot?
No. No, it's been a vacant lot.
Okay, understood. Okay, and let's say we agree on a number today, Leonard. What time frame would you be looking to close in?
You know, time that's convenient to you. I'm open.
Okay. Typically, we work on a 30 to 60-day timeline. Would that work for you?
Yeah, that would work.
Okay. Perfect. And then last question I have for you before I go ahead and dive into the numbers here. I am just curious, what is the reason that you're looking to sell this lot right now?
I'm just liquidating stuff right now.
Okay,
I'm just clearing, just getting stuff out of the inventory.
understood. What is having you liquidate right now? Just looking to kind of get out of the business and cash out?
Yeah, I'm just gonna cash out. I'm not gonna go down that route right now. I'm gonna stay with some of my other investments.
Okay, I hear you. Do you have other properties that you are interested in liquidating right now?
Not really, because I'm going into solar systems with them.
Okay. Okay, I hear you. All right. Well, Leonard, I appreciate all the information here. If you don't mind, I'm just going to take about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to place you on a brief hold. I'm going to go ahead and get this, get it pulled up, take a look around the neighborhood, and I'll come right back to you and let you know what price I can be at for this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. I'll be right back with you. Vacant lot. I'll take that humble lead.
He said it was a city block, is what he said.
Yeah, right. He did say that. I was like, what you mean, sir? A whole city block?
Where is this? Oh, good old Birmingham. How much did he want for it?
Birmingham. He wants 55.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean, I see 2 vacant lots that sold at 300 and 350. There's no shot, right? Both in 25. Way bigger. Those are the same lots. That's weird. I don't know. All right, that's not gonna work. What was Joy saying yesterday when he spoke to that developer or that builder? He said that they would buy it at 15% of, what is it, ARV?
You got me. I didn't clock that conversation.
I don't even know. I need like a new build. And there are 0 new builds in the area. Are you looking at this?
I pulled it up and I saw Zillow had it like a estimated 21. Is it 1.4 acres?
21,000 estimated? That's crazy.
Is it I don't know what you have it pulled up on. Are you on PropStream?
I am, yeah. It's 1.4 acres. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good sized lot. And I mean, let's see, zoning.
I mean, I don't know
R3.
I don't know what that area looks like, if people are building over there.
I mean, there's been no new builds in the past year.
Seems like this guy's got 10 lots. This must be the garbage one he's selling.
I mean,
Doesn't
could
really
you
look
build
like-
an apartment building there? Sure, but would anybody move into that apartment building?
Yeah, it looks like it's a bit above price there.
Yeah, I just don't even know what price should be on this. Oh, look at this. Here's one. Hold on. Where's 17? That's close. Okay, there's a vacant lot. Sold for $62K cash. It is much smaller lot size than subject lot size. Sold in December for 62. So according to the cash comp method, I should technically add 15,000 to that for standard assignment fee and should be able to sell it for that much, but who did it sell to? Home equity mortgage loan asset tax trust. This looks like a cash buyer.
All right, let's see.
Now I gotta hit him low. I just don't know how low.
Let's see, land. The issue is, what's the street? No, you don't have to tell me. It's Jeff. All right, let me see where that is compared to. There's not a lot of lots in the area selling, so I'm just trying to see. There's
that one.
There's not a lot selling, and there's definitely not selling any for that price range at all.
Right.
The last one that's even close to him sold for 6,800. And I mean, granted, that was a 4,000 square foot, but even if you take that and put a lot and a half on it, I don't even know if you get to 50K that way. So, and I'm just pulling up from what I can see sold in the last 2 years, just straight land. So, I don't know. It seems like the houses are over there selling for 50,000. So it'd be hard to buy the land and put the house on there. So I may just tell him, hey, you know, based on what I'm seeing comp of the houses sell for and the land, you know, I don't even, I mean, unless you're going to chop it up and put a bunch of houses on there, which it doesn't look like that people are developing over there. I may tell him that this one isn't something. Oh, Louis trying to get in, Jordan. This doesn't look like something that, you know, I would spend a lot of time on personally.
Yeah, I'd probably just offer him 30K.
I wouldn't even offer him that high. I mean, there's just nothing over there. I mean, the thing is, look at that area. Who are you going to sell it to?
Yeah. Developer in Birmingham, potentially, but I would have to get it at a price that leaves enough room for them to build something on it.
Yeah, I mean, they could. I mean, granted, look, there's somebody out there who will take this at the right price. You're going to do some digging to find them.
Yeah. All right, might hit this guy at 25K. Let me just see what he says. All right, Leonard, thank you for holding for me. Are you still there with me, sir? Hello, Leonard. You're still there with me, sir?
You're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hello?
Hey, Leonard. How's it going?
I'm well. I'm here.
Good, good.
All right. That's
awesome. So,
go right on.
yes, sir. Took a look around the neighborhood.
Okay.
And kind of based on what I'm seeing, just to be transparent, first of all, I didn't find a whole lot of vacant lots being sold in the area. And so typically what I do in that situation is I will go and look at the most recent new builds in the area, and then I will use the sales price for those homes to help me calculate where I need to be at for a vacant lot. Now, that being said, there are no new homes that have been built in the neighborhood or in the area that I can use to go off of that. So the information that I am looking at is I'm seeing homes in the area selling between 50 to 90,000. And as such, I think it would be hard for me to make a good investment if I paid $55,000 for a vacant lot and then had to go forward and build on that lot in order to create some equity for myself. So that being said, I think I will need to be around 25,000 cash for this lot.
25,000 cash. I have to give some thought to that.
Okay.
I'm not prepared to accept that offer at this moment in time.
You're not prepared to shut it off, as in you're not prepared to reject that offer?
accept it.
To accept it. Okay. Okay. So the way we work with our companies, we take care of all of the closing costs. There's no realtor commissions and any fees that are incurred through the title process. We will also take care of those. So if you didn't have to pay any closing costs, we take care of all of that for you. And the number we agree to is the number that you net in your pocket at closing. What do you think the best price that you could do today is?
Let me go talk it over with the wife, and I'll call you back. But at least we have a starting point.
Okay. Yeah, no, that sounds great. I will I'll be at my desk for most of the day. So if you want to talk with your wife and discuss it, I will be available for you when you call back. And if you do call back today and I don't answer, it's because I'm on the other line, and I will give you a call back as soon as I am off that phone call.
Okay, I appreciate that. I'll be back in touch with you.
All right. That sounds good, Leonard. I look forward to speaking with you soon.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Take care. Bye. Yeah, did anybody take this humbly? Because if not, I'm going to take it. I'll take that as a hell nah, Jordan. That's all you, brother. Bet.
I think everybody's on the phone closing out something, so you snooze, you
I
lose.
just broke out with the shingles ahead of the dog, so if you could call me back.
Wait, is there a name on there? Am I lost in the sauce? I don't see a name.
Here, I'll add it real quick. Not bad.
Thank you, sir. All good.
That's the only time. That's the only I always do a lot of this. So not as real estate, so much. Well, yeah, real estate like land. But just not as
Oh, what did I just do? I just put this list up and put it in alphabetical order.
cycle of life. I like to hold on to my work. There's some 2 years and then it's back out 2 years over the years back, you know. So, but I love on a lot of clients that people ready to go out and do like sell some big properties and stuff like that. I'll be mad. Just to do it down there.
Yeah, if we could ever work some deals together like that, bro. Like I have a whole system for whether I'm gonna take it down or I'm gonna wholesale it. The wholesaling end, we are like locked and loaded now. Like we can find a buyer anywhere in the freaking country at this point, as long as the numbers make sense.
Right. Well, especially if you shop in California up north. I mean, as long as it makes sense to them because they probably say, I even call it, and they think that when they come down here, they provide cheap and stuff, which is true. But I got this thing when it comes to land that you and I talk. I went to the GP today, found a this person. They got more knowledge and things than I have. They just happen to be a prodigy of that environment. So I was saying,
Definitely.
you can look at it like, but people don't know. Yeah, they know. The ones that really know, you know. So it's all down to that. So that's what we are. I'm gonna talk to her. Wait a minute. Let me put it on my computer. When I get online, close it. I'm working out another deal. You know, trying to get rid of some stuff.
Got you.
I think it's funny.
What other deals do you have right now? You got quiet real quick. I can't understand him. That's my biggest issue right now. I think it's also my phone. Like it's up all the way, but I feel like I need it louder. Like I need him like next to me.
I'm actually ready to be the thing. So I'll do it because I got him the doctor. So can I forward that doctor in there?
Yeah, no, she should. You would have to forward it to her.
but I don't want nobody to take me for granted. But we talked about it already, so it's gonna be a done deal. I just gotta get a verbalization again.
Okay, would it be easier if I changed her name to her signature to her email and just emailed it directly to her?
Yeah, but I don't know how you do.
Oh, okay. So you just got to get her on the phone.
You don't get on the phone and get an email.
Okay, so just let me know if you could just shoot me a text or call me back when she signs. We'll both get it completed on our end, anyways, and then we'll get title open by tomorrow, and I'll have my transaction coordinator reach out once everything is fully completed. Okay, I appreciate you, David.
Thank you. All right, bye.
Take care, brother. Bye-bye. They signed it, but the wife still has to sign. But he's like, we're good. She's signing it. She's just not physically available, and obviously he's not gonna sign it for her. So,
What deal was this one?
Let's go.
Shreveport, Louisiana. I got a lot. $4,000.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat that. I literally in the last 2 days, once this is executed, I have successfully contracted 2 parcels. One's a house, it's 2,000 square feet. One's a lot for under 20,000 in total. That's pretty fucking dope. There's cheap deals out there, guys. They still exist. Let's hope we can sell them. All right. I'm going to call this Humboldt, Texas lead, and then me and Carlos got to get the fuck up out of here after that. But you guys already called it?
Yeah.
Did you call? Damn.
Call it from your number. Maybe they pick up.
Snooze, you lose. No, I actually didn't call it, but I have it pulled up ready to call right now. I'm just sending a text back to our 24 unit.
Well,
But you snooze.
You know
brother.
what? Why don't you focus
lose.
on that 24 unit?
Nah, I'm gonna focus on both, brother.
wait, so if I call it right now, you're going to be mad, is what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
God damn it. Why are you going to do me like that, Jordan?
Mhm.
You better dial
I
because I
just
got
want
it
people
up,
to
ready.
see on the live here. You see how they fight over the newly leads? It's just crazy how.
Oh, we be fighting already. I'm calling 2 same time. Fuck you.
This is what they like better.
You better lock this up now. You coming that aggressive. You better get a fucking contract. The Salt Lake closer.
Hi, is this Thurston?
See?
Hey, Thurston, this is Jordan. How's it going?
Okay, what's this? Purchase?
Good, good. Yes, sir. Just reaching out about your property on Wellsmark Drive. You had spoken to somebody on my team recently expressing you're interested in selling that property, and I wanted to get in touch with you today to see if that was still the case.
Yeah, I got a couple contracts. People waiting on me to sign, but I'm still going to talk about it.
Okay, so you have contracts that people are waiting for you to sign right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What's stopping you
What's
from
keeping them from signing?
How much are you looking to get for the property?
I'm looking for 200, but I negotiate. But I'm looking for 200.
Well, where are
Okay.
those contracts at?
I'm assuming that these other contracts didn't come in at the price of 200, which is
Not exactly. They're a little short. A little.
okay.
What's
Tell
your
them,
level?
ask them what will get it done today underneath 200.
Okay,
Yes.
understood. And Thurston, if I could get you a price that made you happy today, are you ready to get the process started right now? If we can agree on a number, and I get a contract over to you.
Please don't ask them questions about the property because they're in the notes. Please don't do that routine. Get to the number.
Do it. Do it. Ask him.
I'm not playing no games. I don't have to have for no, I'm some nice people, but nice don't deal in business.
Understood. I hear you. Are there any other people on the deed that need to be here for this conversation, or is it just you?
No, just me.
Awesome. All right. So the way that my process works, Thurston, I'm just going to ask you a few questions about the property to help me better understand the situation. I do have some notes from my team here, but I always like to double check and make sure that we didn't miss anything important. Once I have all the info I need, I will make you an offer before we hang up on this call. And if that number makes sense for you, I can get you a purchase agreement sent over that we can go over together. And as long as we're both good with everything in the agreement, we can both get it signed, and then we'll submit it over to a title company who will act as a third party between us, keep you protected as the seller and me as the buyer, and then we'll pick a closing date of your choosing, at which time you'll receive the funds from the title company. Does all of that sound okay for you?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So this is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath. Looks like it is currently rented out for $2,000 a month right now. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Let's see. How is the foundation and the structure of the overall property?
Foundation is perfect, man.
Okay.
They don't build houses like that house no more. That house built in 1978, and it has and I'm not lying to you in no kind of way. That house has no foundation issues at all.
Okay.
It was
Awesome.
in
I
private
bought a
chat, right?
house,
Before I dropped this from that. You probably could have.
no,
I don't know if
2005.
you should see it.
Stayed there 2015, and I sold it.
Oh, but
because
if you
it was a
left and came
3,000
back,
square
it might
foot
have
house.
been earlier.
Still
It might have been like
31
you
square
disappeared from you.
And I look at the ceiling, had them on them high ceilings, you know how they build them.
Mhm.
I looked in the corner, and I could see it shit.
All
And I had
right.
a whole lot of water problems. I had two planes for water, but they had the water things to go all over. They call it, I forgot what they call it, but the little blue lines go all over the house. They call it the block system. That's what it is
Okay.
in that house. And it was a mess. So I had to file 2 claims on it. So I sold it. But that house was already having, matter of fact, I ran through the neighborhood, and the guy who bought it for me, he carried about 5 years, almost 5 years, and he sold it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. In this house, I've been having 30 years. Rented out since 2005.
Sounds like it's been a good rental for you. What has you interested in selling it right now?
I'm sick of them tenants.
Yeah. Okay. Have you had some difficult tenants lately?
I had some, man, most people that's in this business don't have some difficult tenants.
That's true. You do hear that pretty frequently. It's pretty rare that you find
Man.
somebody who's been a landlord for
That's right.
20, 30 years and
Very seldom.
yeah, that they're happy with all the tenants. It's true.
My brother had 2 fourplexes. 2. Sold both of them.
Okay.
Stayed in the area in Houston is an area people got money. All that the Heights area, they got money. And that area is real nice.
Now you got into talking to this man. You'll be on the phone for the next hour. He started off
Yeah.
saying, "I want you to take me out tonight for dinner," and we said, "Pause."
Parents never do.
Wow.
I'm gonna take him the same
Really?
way, Nelson. I'm gonna
That's
close his ass
interesting.
until we do it.
Yeah.
We still gotta build rapport.
I hear
The guy's
that.
You
been
gotta build
through
rapport.
contracts.
You got to build rapport. I'm not saying that you don't got to build rapport. But when you meet a girl at the bar and she's like, "Hey, you're cute. Buy me a drink," you're not like, first off,
Yeah.
what's your
Especially
name?
if you don't have a property
Well, where do you
management
live?
company and
I'm
you're trying
kind
to
of
do
like,
all the
first off, what's your
management
name?
yourself
What do
and
you
deal with
buy
all
you a
the
drink?
tenants. I
You
mean,
just
even
want
your
to
friend
buy
that
You
you
owns
can't
the
get her
store
name, but
what?
you don't get her
fourplexes.
name,
I
where
mean,
she
if you
lives,
think
what
about
she
it
does for a living.
logistically,
You're like,
that's
"All right, let
8
me get you a drink,"
tenants
and then you
across
start
8
talking.
units, and
You
you got to
feel me?
manage all of them.
You
If
know how many
there's
videos are like, get
there's
me
going to
a
be
drink,
trouble
and
and
you give
headaches
them a
that
drink, you're like,
happen
thanks.
at a lot of the tenants. So yeah, no, I definitely hear you.
He's already got some contracts. 200 is the number. All right, well, let's get it done today. What
I
makes
would
you
have
happy
gotten on the
today?
contract. That's what I would have done. I would know where they at. Why haven't you signed? What's going on?
That's what I'm saying. We got to dig in. We got to. She asked
And
me
I
to
would
buy
have
a drink.
got
We'll buy a drink and start talking to
You
her.
haven't talked to me. That's why you haven't signed.
But you gotta go tell him. I gotta give him that.
Now
That's
it
the
starts
energy you
talking
guys
about the
need to choose.
weather.
Yeah, I mean, we're all human. So yeah, whether you're dealing with a tenant or a property management company, there's a lot of opportunities for headaches to what's that?
Right. It's just not worth all headache, man. I'm be honest.
Yeah.
That's
No.
why people fix them up and sell them, and don't that rent thing. People when they're free, they want to tear it up. I just put a brand new vanity in there.
Look, he
A
made
couple
it
months ago,
fun.
cracked it in half and put another one.
Nice.
And the daughter gonna lie, it already had a crack in it. I say, how is a small crack gonna split in half?
The dude from RJ Bates Group, Joey, did he get everything signed with that new deal he got?
Right. Like somebody would have had to sit on it or something
Yeah,
like
wait.
that.
So
Yeah.
the new deal, guys, now that's we're waiting on pictures and everything.
Split in half into
I asked another about, I don't know. They said I was
Still
gone.
gotta sign up
Okay.
for off market.
Convenient, right?
So I had to put another one in there, man. Free. That door, maybe a couple years old. I put a replace the door in one of the back rooms. In the back room next to the bathroom. It got a split in it. In the middle of it. Split.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. That's hard to deal with.
Tired of telling man, that's bullshit. I'm tired of that, man.
Yeah.
You get tired of that. I've been doing, listen, sir, I've been doing that house for 20 years. Please, I had a tenant in there, paid rent like supposed to, but for some reason, I don't know what the hell she knew. She called me one night to one of my girls and screaming. She's somewhere laid up with somebody. And the girls went home with a friend of hers. I said, well, what's going on? It's rats. Rats? What the hell are you talking about? I said, that rats. What you talking about? So I went to investigate the next day. I see where they had rats. They had garbage upstairs. You could smell it. I said, that's what brought them rats. They smell that stinky, funky garbage. Why would you have garbage upstairs? Well, put her out. And it was rats that had to call exterminator. They killed big rats, all kinds.
Yeah.
That shit, man. Man, I'm tired. No.
No, I can't blame you.
I have enough.
I honestly can't blame you, sir. Dealing with the tenant who's like, yo, there's rats in my house and I need you to handle the problem. And then you walk up in there and there's garbage laying around the whole house.
Garbage upstairs.
Yeah.
Garbage was in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Upstairs, man.
Yeah, no,
What the hell?
that is wild. And it's crazy sometimes you get so shocked at the conditions people can live in. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's absurd.
And they come there and the house, and I put all kind of money in the house. Brand new carpet. The carpet is dirty right now. It needs to be cleaned, but the carpet is 2 years old. It's not torn, man. It's good carpet. It's the man told me when I bought it, man, this is a very good carpet. Hard to stain in back. But it do need clean. Because she's been there 6 months and hadn't cleaned the carpet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it's brand new carpet. I got the receipt when I bought it. It's maybe 2 years old. The carpet 2 years old upstairs. It has maybe 3 years, 3 to 4 years. Only if that long. Only what they call that? In the kitchen, by the zinc, all that. It's my cousin put that in. It's some real good porcelain.
Oh,
The cabinets are the original cabinets, but you can paint them and make them look real good. I don't have no complaints. I don't have no complaints on them cabinets. I don't have no complaints.
I'm gonna leave the screen open.
If I'm out in that house, I don't have a problem
You gotta
renting
get
it
it.
for
Get up there.
$2,000. I probably can rent it more if I wanted to. The dishwasher is about 4 or 5 years old.
I'll see you guys.
Single microwave is not
I'll see y'all
deal.
tomorrow.
It's a brand new game I put in there. Stove maybe 3 or 4 years old. The refrigerator maybe 5 years old, but that was my refrigerator. I took out my house and put over there. It's double side by side.
Don't forget the sofa.
There's laminated pools. That's laminated pools in the living room, master bedroom. I think underneath the stairs. And the den, which was, it could be a den, a dining room, whatever you want it to be. And let's see. I had the bathroom, little bathroom painted about 3 or 4 times. She put some wallpaper on that, so I don't know what's gonna happen when that wallpaper gets removed. That's another reason I'm getting rid of her. Because she put wallpaper on that bathroom, told her don't put it on there. Don't do no construction in the house. Did it anyway.
Oh, that's frustrating.
House supposed to be no pets. Got a dog in there. It's in the lease. So, hey man, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
I hear you, brother.
Y'all have it.
I hear you.
Y'all have it.
I don't blame you at all. I would love to see what I can do to take this off your hands. I feel like I have
Big backyard in the backyard, big huge tree. I won't cut that tree down. I trimmed it. I spent $1,600 last year cutting it back.
Oh, wow, okay.
Big tree in the backyard. Plenty of shade back there. It has a 12 by 12 metal storehouse, and it's in good shape. It's not all tore up, no, it's good shape.
Okay. Awesome. Well, Thurston, I really appreciate you giving me all the information on the property and helping me understand what you got going on over there and kind of your situation. I think I have enough info to take a dive into the neighborhood and run my numbers here, see where I can come in as far as a price. If you can give me just about 3 to 5 minutes, I'll just place you on a brief hold. I'm going to go ahead and run my numbers, dive into the neighborhood, and I can get right back with you with a price for you. Okay.
Okay, Doc.
All right. Thank you, sir. I'll be right back with you.
And the other one has a walk-in shower. It's got a propane fireplace that used to.
Nelson, you take a look at this Humboldt property. Louis, you on a call? This one might be a Novation play, Louis, but I got to figure out where we could list. He wants 200. I'm seeing similar properties listed at like 230 to 270. I mean, if we gave him 200, could we list for 230? I think probably, given the condition and the size. Chad, I think I might try to hit him at like 180 on an Ovation. Or pitch him his 200, but seller finance, pay him over time. Let me see if.
I'm sorry, I'm over here muted. How long have I been muted? The whole time?
Yeah, the whole time.
Did
Have
you
been
did you
talking
not
to
hear
me?
anything I said earlier?
No.
Oh my God. All right. My bad, dude. I was saying that since we talked to him earlier and he told us he's been getting shot these numbers from one we don't know. We're right. We didn't figure out what that number was. So we know he's been getting shot something low that he doesn't know. We don't know what it is. I think that the sell price on this is probably going to be 230 is probably a novation somewhere in there. So at 9% on 230, we're at 20. So 210 is, we'd make 10 if we get it for 2 and everything worked perfect. So I think we probably need to be at 185, 190, somewhere in there to make sure we leave a couple dollars on the table. But I think where we went wrong is we didn't figure out what he's getting shot low at. So we know, right? Because if he'd have said, oh, I'm getting 140, 150, we could have wrapped this up and said, well, what would do it? 160, 170. So I would hop back on him and say,
still
hey,
here.
I would hop back on him and say, yeah, we want to get you a cash offer. I know you've been getting shot low. Where do we need to be? We can't do 200. Where do we need to be at to get it done today?
Yeah, I could pitch him something like that. I'll just tell him.
Because I don't think you're going to be able to wholesale this one, right? You're not going to wholesale it. So I think Novation's our only way out. maybe he does something creative with you. Maybe if you want to go down that road with him. But for that one, I would see where we can get him under 200.
Yeah. All right. That's what I was thinking. I was going to offer him 180 and see how close we could land to that number. But let me try to suss out the other offers.
And don't even go deep on that, right? We've already
Nah.
kind of missed that opportunity. Let's just figure out what needs to be the number under 200.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we'll get him. We'll get him. All right, Thurston. Thank you for holding for me, sir. Are you still there with me? You still there with me, Thurston?
Yeah. I'm here.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate your patience. I have taken some time to kind of look through the neighborhood and at the comparable properties, and I just had a conversation with my team about this. So I think from what it's looking like.
Let me tell you something. I don't know if I mentioned it to you. You know it is tenant occupied?
Yeah, $2,000 a month, correct, rent?
Right. Okay. Right.
Yes, sir. Will the tenant be in place at closing? Are they month to month or on a lease?
Month to month.
Okay. All right, and that's no problem. We can get that taken care of. All right. So based on what we're seeing here, my team and I, sounds like you've been getting some kind of lowball offers, and obviously they haven't been good enough to make you feel like you're ready to move forward. And I'd like to do what I can to come in above those offers, but I do think I'm going to be below 200,000, although not very far. What we'd like to do here is I have some agents in the area. So realistically, I will pitch the property to my private investment group. If they don't decide to move forward and finance this deal with us, then what we'd like to do is expose it to the open market and get it listed with our agent in the area. Now, from your perspective, nothing changes as far as the number that will be in your pocket. We'll handle all the showings. We will pay commissions and closing costs and everything like that. So you don't have to worry about any of that. And the number that my team and I landed on, I think we're coming in right around 180,000.
Yeah. From where I'm at with these guys here, the only thing would change my mind really about 185.
Sorry, you said you're not going to change your mind about 185?
That's just a little 180 is just a little above what they the two people I got in place now. That's just a hair above what they have right now.
Okay.
185 would be sufficient for me to move on.
185 and you're ready to get this moving?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, I do think I can greenlight that. If you are ready to make this work at 185, the next step for us here would be to get a purchase agreement in place. I could get that drafted up in just a couple of minutes and then get that sent over to you. We can read through it together.
Let me ask you something. How long you anticipate close?
We work on a 60-day timeline for this program. Would that work for you?
No, that's too long.
What would be the timeline that you would like to adhere to?
You really don't understand the situation I'm in. I'm trying to do this ASAP. Maybe 4 weeks.
So we could do it quicker if the price is lower, but if not, we typically do a 30 to 60 day close, and we try to close as close to 30 days as we can.
60 days is just because we're going to be working with our agents in the area, most likely. I could do it sooner, closer to the 30-day mark, but that will come with a reduction in the price because then that would just be an all cash offer, and we just get cash in your hand quickly, and we get you out of there as soon as possible. If we go that route, I could do closer to 30 days, but I can't be at the 185. But if you can give me the 60 days, I can do the 185 today. And then as far as I'm concerned, we always try to emphasize closing as close to day 30 as possible, but just in case we need that extra 30-day buffer, we like to give ourselves that cushion.
Let me think about it, man. I just can't make an offer right this second. Let me talk to my wife about it and see if it's going to be worth the difference when we got dealing with right now.
Okay.
This your number?
Yeah, you can reach me here. When do you think you'll be able
What's your name
to? My name is Jordan.
I can let you know something tomorrow.
Okay. Do you want me to give you a call maybe tomorrow morning?
Yeah, do that. Do that, Jordan. I can't tell you. I got a lot of stuff going on. I got medical stuff going on. I'm about to go to the doctor now. I got a serious situation I'm dealing with, so I got a lot going on, man.
Okay. Well, hey,
So
best wishes
call
to you.
tomorrow morning, and we'll talk about it, and I'll let you know something.
All right. Yeah, I'll give you a call tomorrow morning. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to prepare all the contracts and the paperwork right now today, so that tomorrow when we talk, if you're ready to move forward, I can just get that sent right over to you, and we can get the process started tomorrow.
Okay, man. Okay.
All right. I appreciate your time, Thurston. Best of luck at the doctor. I hope everything is going well for you, and I will look forward to speaking with you in the morning.
Hope we get better. It's already been bad. It's gonna get better. Okay.
Sending you my blessings, sir. All right. You take care. I feel like we locked that guy up. I was going back and forth in my head on how pushy I was wanting to be. I decided to not be very pushy with that guy. It's just what my gut told me.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded like he still needed approval from his wife in general, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
I was gonna ask what time they could speak, but then he was like, "Let's just talk tomorrow." And like, I'm down. I'll give him a call tomorrow. I'll type up the contracts. But
yeah,
he did say though 185, and he was ready to go. But then he got caught up on the time frame, bro. It's always something. Louis, can we do an ovation in 30 days?
So this is the way you can do it, right? You can say, "Hey, listen, if I get approved from one of my investor buyers to buy it, and their financing falls a little bit longer than that 45-day mark, are you okay with extending the contract once we get to that spot?" And that's how you do it. So you just have to say, "Hey, listen, if their financing is going to take longer, then we would have to just extend the contract for that financing contingency to come through. And if you're okay with that, then then we're good."
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you just say, "Hey, I just need a little bit of time."
All right, now I'm making a decision. Do I just call him right back?
No,
or shoot him a text?
No, I think
I might.
Yeah,
You-
I think
Nelson's like, "No, brother, back off."
I think what we gotta get you where I would like to get you at is where you don't go first. So a lot of the times I think you go first in the sense that you tell them, he asked you when can you close, and you say 60 days. So that means you go first, right? He asked what price we can do, and you tell him you were going to say we can hit you at this number. You go first. I think we got to start reversing that to help us out. So when he's asking us, when can you close? Well, when would you like to close? I want to close in 30 days. Awesome. That's what we typically do. Unless financing or something falls through and we have to extend it, that's what we shoot for. So I think that right there, right? We had him, and then he heard 60 days. That's what lost him, right?
Yeah,
so I think we just have to stop going first, because when he first got on the phone, he said, "I got a lot of contracts and all this." So we need, then that tells me as a recruiter, right? Because I just come from the recruiting mindset. So then we got to dig. That's what they say in the recruiting world. But what's the number then, right? Because if 185, we could have got that 30 minutes ago. Gave him 130, gave him 185, gave him a 30-day close. I live in Houston. I could say, "Hey, we'll get somebody over there tomorrow to shake your hand, get some pictures, and we'll get this thing going tomorrow." I think we probably could have locked him there, but that's just some critique in there. Obviously, I think you can still get the guy. He's probably got to talk to his wife no matter what. But I would like for you to see if you could start reversing that a little bit, because I think it'll help you in the long run.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good point that you make for sure. And yeah, something I can work on. But
either way, we're gonna get.
I don't know. I just know that I can't lock in an ovation on a 30-day contract. Like, that's something I can't do, because that's just going to put everybody involved in the transaction in a bind, and then we're probably not going to be able to perform by day 30. So that's just kind of one of those situations. Like, if the novation is what we plan to do, like, we have to have longer than 30 days on the contract,
You just have to
So,
reiterate the financing part, right? Say if one of my investor partners has to come in and we have to buy this together as a buy and hold, it would make more sense. It would make sense that you just give us the extension for that financing period. That's all. It's not going to change anything from the contract. It's just going to give us a little bit of time to get you paid. And most of the times they're good with it. I didn't hear the whole conversation because I was on another call myself here, but what's up with the tenants? Are they month to month?
yeah, month to month, paying $2,000 a month. He's ready to he's ready to be done being a landlord. He's had bad situations and bad experiences with tenants, and he's just trying to get out. So yeah, we could acquire, kick them out, keep them there, whatever we want to do. But condition of the property is really good. Roof's 5 years old, HVAC 6 years old, bathrooms and kitchens updated, floors have been updated. So like I think it would be a good novation candidate for sure. Time frame, dude. Yeah.
And also another way that you can break that time frame down is just, using that, hey, you've got tenants, right? We're purchasing this property. We don't know what's going on with the tenants. We don't know if they're good to you, bad to you. I know you're going to, we got to figure that out from you if they've been paying on time. So we'll shoot for 30 days, but if they're giving us a hard time, we may have to just give them an eviction and get them out before we close on it. We'll still close on it, right? But we need to figure out what's going on. So you can utilize it, not saying that any of that's true, but you can utilize that also to just buy you some time or set in place that 30 days our goal. We just may need more time based on if that's a situation or not.
Yeah, I got you.
Because sometimes we do cash to close. Sometimes I do cash for keys, right? And that goes perfect. And sometimes they're like, I need the 30 days. Like I will leave, but I need the 30 days to get A, B, and C in order.
Yeah, no, I've done that. I've actually evicted a tenant in order to close on a property in Indiana before. So it can definitely be done. Louis, what is the absolute lowest time frame that you would feel comfortable doing an ovation in? Is it 60 days is the minimum, or like 45 days it could work?
Yeah, you can definitely do it in 45 days, but it has to be a super hot deal in a hot market, and the agent has to, and it's like the perfect scenario of everything. Like, days on market minimal, right? You see it days on market. The agent tells you as well that, hey, listen, this property will sell fast. I probably have some buyers already. So if you find the right agent, which sometimes is great, especially in Houston, like, hey, I already have people looking in this area for this type of property. They might not even have to put it on market technically. They might just have to run all the paperwork through them, and boom, you get yourself an ovation that way.
Also, I've got some. I'm here in Houston, right? So I sell. I know a couple of the players. So I would have took 230 times 0.75. I don't know how much repairs it needed, but let's just say 25. So that's 147. So I would have said, hey, we could do this cash 30 days or sooner. This is the price that we need to be at for that. So I would say 145 to 155. We could do it there, or we'll have to get financing. We can be at 185 like you told him. And you did tell him that, but no, I would have that one, those numbers laid out so he could know, because I think at like 145, I could probably get this sold tomorrow for 150, 155, right? Just because I'm here and I know a couple people. So we can also always have that in our pocket to tell them, and then tell them you got cash, 30-day cash close offer, or we need to do our financing where we'll shoot for 30 days, could fall through, but we can do that at 185. We just, it could take a couple more times because I need to get some financing because I'm spending more than I would like.
Got you.
Because my one guys, they buy an Humble all the time.
I'm gonna send a quick message. I feel like it's the right thing to do. I feel like he's right there.
I think he was right there.
Unknown plus 15 billion 55 million 300.
Louis speaking.
What's going on, boss? It's Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, how you doing, sir?
Good. So I heard back from the potential buyer. Into. So again, I mean, good sign in my opinion. We just need to make sure that we obviously have good instructions on them getting in once they go back. So I don't know what might be able to be done just to confirm we can get them in there.
Okay, but they just want to rewalk the property. They want to rewalk the property tomorrow with his dad.
Correct. Yeah, between 8:30 and 90 that would be ideal. But again, I just want to make sure that the access instructions that we have, we'll get them in this time.
Yeah, I know, because that other code didn't even work for us. So okay, let me contact the homeowner and just make sure that they can go out to the property and get it open for us, so that way we're not suffering the way we did yesterday, and then we can kind of go from there.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks, Kai. I appreciate your work on this. All right.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. I mean, likewise, I really appreciate the opportunity to help. So, just let me know what you find out. And again, he's looking for 8:30 to 9 ideally. So if you can get that slotted confirmed and get some good access, I'll reconfirm back with him.
Sounds good. Okay, let me get that information out to my guy, and then I'll hit you back up here.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
That's a disposition one for us right now.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm just over here looking at that post she threw out there.
$20K. $20K. You know what? Speaking of that, and this is me being greedy. Louis, can you just tell the people the first day we met?
Boom, boom, boom. Chad, I might just call this guy back, honestly. Nelson's gonna laugh. I knew it. I wasn't even looking at the screen.
You gotta let him breathe, man. He's out there running around, man. Don't beat him up. You gotta let it. She just gave you her number at the bar 10 minutes ago, man. You gotta let her breathe a little bit, The
dude's still sitting at the hospital right now trying to get some oxygen.
You're gonna throw the deal in the trash can, man.
Oh nah, brother. One thing you gotta know is persistence always wins, brother.
Persistence does win, but if someone says, "Hey, call me back this time," and you say, "Oh, I'll hit you back here," and you go before that, then that's different than persistence, I think.
No. That's just like, I had an idea come into my head that's going to convince you to do what I'm interested in doing. So now I'm gonna revisit the conversation.
You got it. He ain't going nowhere.
He does have 2 contracts sitting on his desk right now, however.
And I got 3. You see what I'm saying? So he ain't going nowhere. You just gave him the most he's been having. He ain't going nowhere. At least give it more than 15 minutes is all I'm saying. I mean, maybe an hour or 2.
What, we have anyone out there in Chandler?
Not that I know of.
All right.
Oh shit! Sorry, Lou. I just saw your message.
No worries. Yeah, it gets a little hectic on here when everyone's on the phones and we're all trying to provide some value out to the public, right? And all of a sudden it's like, you go, I go. We're all like, so good stuff.
True. Let's see. I gotta upload a contract real quick.
Yeah, I mean, you got a good. So on market, I'll tell you this: on market for that property, you're probably somewhere between the 230 and the 245 range.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking.
And then you had and listen to this though, you got a brand new listing right down the street, a 3.2 that's 239, and this one's a 4.3, right?
Yeah.
And then you have another one, a 3.3 that just went up as well, and it's 276. So you got a lot of listings in this area, and on the low end, you got a 3.2 for 229.9. So you got a good neighborhood here.
That's what I'm saying, dude. This is in Houston. I live up the street from this area. We could close on this one ourselves and just throw it back on the market. We don't have to sell it. We could just pick it up for 185 and list it for, whatever, and make a couple dollars, really, if you wanna knock it out.
240-ish. Now you have a 4.3. Oh, this is a lot nicer, so this doesn't really fly, but it's one neighborhood over. Got 330 here. How are people in Houston ranches compared to two-story? Is it a preference? And Midwest people love ranches over two-story.
So I didn't look at the whole area where that one is, but one story ranches do well over there. So
they do better than a two-story.
Well, they all do well, but I think in that area they do well still. I don't know. Houston is really starting to get in. I feel like we're starting to get a lot of really good one stories, but for that area and that community, one story would do well. And we just need to take a look at it. Honestly, if it doesn't need a lot of work, hit it at 185. I give it to a buddy of mine who's an agent. Tell him to charge me. Tell him to work it and get it gone for us for less. And it's a 15K. I mean, even if we listed it at 219, just to get rid of it, still a 15K pop if you're at 185.
True. We'll get them. I gotta follow up with my innovation offer from yesterday. As a matter of fact,
who do I have here?
Let's see, is Joseph going to be available?
Actually, I know a dude that's a realtor that flips and stuff too. He might buy it for 195 and just throw it on the market for something and let him handle all of it. Make a quick couple dollars and let it be.
I mean, maybe reach out to that guy.
You got to get under contract first.
Well, I mean, if we knew we could make 10K on it and do the 30 days, I think I could get the contract signed right now if I called him, honestly. Where is this guy? That guy's in Oklahoma. All right. I don't think this lady opened up the agreement yesterday. Oh yeah, she did. I'll give her a quick call, see what's good.
I've been forwarded to an automatic.
That's weird. It didn't even ring. What the hell?
What the hell, Leonto? Hey, Louis, I invited you to collab on that post if you wanted to. I don't know if you saw it.
Hold on a second here. Oh, you're talking about the Instagram post?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I will.
Unknown.
Louis speaking.
I will be right back.
Actually, I'm gonna hop off here because I've got a meeting that I do at my team at 12:30 on Thursdays. So I'm gonna hop off here, but I will catch you boys, if not later today, then tomorrow when we go live again.
All right, sounds good, brother. Appreciate you. I gotta get ready for lunch. I'm going to lunch with my mother in about an hour, so I could probably hop off as well.
Are we ending this right now?
I'm thinking potentially.
Because Joey's the host of it, so he's the one that has to let people back in and on if we leave. So it's probably have to go ahead and end it and then just restart again tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do that.
I'm trying to get one locked up online with you guys here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, it happens, brother. It happens. You'll trust me. You'll get one, and then the ball will be rolling.
Yeah.
We'll drop you next tomorrow if we get some. If my team gets some more private chat drops, we'll drop you one and let you call tomorrow. You can see how they pick up the phone and they're ready to go like the Humble. So we'll try and get you another one in there tomorrow.
All right, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I have my leads right now, and we're working them, and they're pretty good. So I'm kind of figuring out how to do them live without giving out too much information about the seller and all that stuff. So I'm learning. So that's
hey brother, you got it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Now, all right, fellas, I will hop off and I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, y'all take care.
Until next time. Peace.
Peace.